A silent fall is when a resident goes to the ground and then is able to get up off the ground without staff intervention, and a lot of times without staff knowing. Injuries of unknown cause are really difficult, especially in memory care, to investigate.
There's many falls that go undetected. Even looking back, I'm thinking some of our residents probably have had silent falls that we weren't even aware of, where they're able to get themselves up. So I feel Safely You, it really gives us security, knowing that if they have fallen, we can respond very quickly.
Now I know that it rules out many falls. Sometimes residents that are more capable can bend down, they can get on their knees and get themselves back up. And sometimes they put themselves on the floor. So I could walk in and see a resident on the floor, and the question is, did they fall for real or did they put themselves there? Do I need to reposition the bed? Was there clutter actively there? Did some other distraction happen that made them fall? So it really helps me get to the root cause analysis of why the fall occurred.
Safely You did identify a silent fall for us in the community recently. An individual stood up from their own wheelchair, advanced toward the window to open the window blinds. She went to sit back down in her wheelchair, which, due to her cognitive impairment, she had not locked. And the wheelchair moved and she went down. She got herself back into the wheelchair with no injury and carried on about her day. Because of Safely You, we now know that she needs to have her blinds open, and we can provide that assistance to her. If Safely You hadn't been in place, we wouldn't have seen that fall, and maybe tomorrow or the next day, if there would have been an injury or pain, now we know where it would have come from.
A lot of times when we go into an apartment, we have no idea what happened. We see a resident on the floor, and because of the risk to our residents and their inability to tell us what happened, a lot of times there's unnecessary trips to the emergency room. With dementia, the impact on the resident for these trips that are a lot of times not needed can be profound. You'll have residents that have increased confusion. They may get different medications added to their current regimen that maybe aren't in their best interest. The reality is, memory care residents a lot of times are very physically healthy. And if they have the ability to self-recover and get up off the ground, they're going to. To rule out that something happened to a resident that would be a reportable event, I think that's a huge benefit to families.